Welcome to episode 3 of Unfinished Business, this Football Manager 2011 series with Chelmsford City and England, and we're in the year 2022, September 2022. If you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, please go and check them out first. You know what the series is all about. It's going way back to an old save of mine 5 years ago. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Please hit that like button if you are. Just shows that you are enjoying it, essentially, and I know that you're enjoying it and you're reciprocating your love for the series. Yes, I'm going to shut up now. Well, I'm not actually, because I'm going to talk for the rest of the video, aren't I? So you're stuck with my voice unless you press the little X button right now and go off the video. Yeah, to those of you exiting the video right now, see ya, probably never again. But for those of you staying, you're going to hopefully enjoy this episode because it's a Champions League episode. We're playing Valencia in the Champions League, my second ever match in the Champions League. I've already played one behind the scenes, and we're also going to be taking on West Ham United, the team that I support. So that's exciting as well, hopefully. So how have I got on since the last episode where I played 2 games in charge of England? Well, I will tell you right now, we have done pretty well in fact. The last time you saw me, I'd only played 3 league games. I'd won 2 against Burnley and Newcastle and lost 1 against Fulham. I haven't lost a game since, which is brilliant stuff. We beat Everton 2-1 in the next game. I actually came from behind. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain took the lead in the 8th minute. I was playing a defensive tactic because I thought that was a thing that I used to do away from home on this save 5 years ago, but as it turns out, I don't think I do, because it was terrible. So I reverted to my normal tactic. Kuka got a goal back in the 51st minute, and then John Fleck with the winner in the 57th minute. Let's have a look at the winning goal. I really do like this FM11 match engine. It just feels so much smoother than FM16, to be honest. That was a bit of a scrappy goal to win the game, but I'm not complaining. We then, in our first ever Champions League match, drew 0-0 against Inter Milan. Now this is interesting because I actually was defeated over 2 legs in the Europa League or UEFA Cup or whatever you want to call it last season. So that was my first ever European adventure. It was in the UEFA Cup rather than the Champions League, and we went out in the second round, but we drew both games. Unfortunately, I drew 2-2 at home, meaning they went through on away goals. Fortunately, this is just a group game, so we're not going to be knocked out by Inter here by drawing 0-0, but a very good draw 0-0 away from home, just like actually in the UEFA Cup last year. We then got another 0-0 draw against Reading, who seemed to be pretty rich on this save. Pretty decent draw, I would say, nothing spectacular. We did have more shots, slightly more possession, but I'm relatively pleased with a 0-0 draw against a strong Reading side. Then in the League Cup, we beat Liverpool 2-1. This is the League Cup 3rd round. They took the lead, but we came back into it with a Veerman header. That near post corner tactic seems to be quite good on this game. There's always some sort of corner exploit every single game, isn't there? And then Bindywold finally getting another goal, his 4th goal of the season. Did go a few games without a goal, but he's back to scoring ways, winning me this League Cup match. Let's have a look at the winning goal. Then line, lovely ball, Bindywold, great finish, bottom left hand corner. And then a really comfortable 2-0 win against Bristol City. I decided to go with Ross up front rather than Bindywold, and Gara, the French guy, was injured, so I went with Grot, and he repaid me with a 62nd minute goal. If we just look here at the first goal of the game, and then Veerman with another corner goal to just confirm victory. Good finish from Grot there, but then he had a pretty awful miss to wrap it up, so I had to take him off for Bindywold. So today we're taking on Valencia. This is the team that will be taking on Valencia in the Chelmsford Stadium today. We've got Johansson, the Swedish goalkeeper, Line, the Danish right back, Connolly is into the team, only for the 2nd appearance of the season. He played the other Champions League game as well, but unfortunately Aquino, the Paraguayan, is still out injured. I've been alternating between Vitali, the Argentinian, and Connolly, the Irish centre-back and club captain. Veerman is alongside him, probably my best player, to be honest. Cunningham is playing left-back. He's been really good at left-back this season. Kuka, Bousson, the Frenchman, and Aman in central midfield. Kantalarich and Fleck in attacking midfield. They played well in the last game, so I'm sticking with them. And Bindywold is back up front. wanting to get some goals under his belt. Boom! Ready for this game. Massive day for the club. Our first ever Champions League game at home. Hopefully we'll be a sellout crowd. If it's not, then there's something wrong, to be honest. Chelmsford has a large population that can come along and watch the games. We're increasing the stadium capacity to 20,000. Ah, this is the guy that just signed for Swansea in real life, isn't it? Borja Baston. Interesting. So yeah, the stadium expansion should be ready at the end of October, I think. So 20,000 seater. The Chelmsford Stadium on this, it was built I can't remember which season I was in. Maybe the Championship or League One. Can't really remember. I think the old stadium, Melbourne Stadium, the Athletic Stadium, was expanded a couple of seasons because it had to be when we got promoted to the Football League. But I really can't remember when Chelmsford Stadium, this new one, was built on this save. But at the moment it's only 15,000, although it's actually been reduced by 2,000 extra seats because of the expansion plans, as Kanchalaric just fires that wide. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I've got a couple of different scarves on the back of my chair. This is a West Ham one that my darling wife knitted for me. She's been taken up knitting this year. And then this is a Barcelona scarf that my auntie sent me. She lives in Spain. She has done for the last, 30 years. But she sent me that scarf when I was about 7 years old. So I've always liked Barcelona from that age, simply because she sent me a Barcelona scarf when I was younger. So yeah, it's quite old now, in fact. We've won a corner, and Veerman, he seems to get on that near post so often, but unfortunately directed that straight at the goalkeeper, and it's 0-0 at half time, which isn't bad at all. We've not seen Valencia do anything. I'm going to say we can win this game, because we can. It looks winnable. It looks like Kanchalaric is having a poor game. He's on a 6.0. I'm going to take him off. John Fleck's pretty tired as well. I'm going to bring on Rados, the Croatian. And I'm also going to bring on Piatti for Fleck, I think. And Piatti can play as an inside forward, cutting in, scoring with his left foot. And Rados will play as the advanced playmaker. So let's try that. Okay. What's going on? Play. 2 substitutes at half-time. I always used to make multiple substitutes at half-time on the old games. Seemed to work quite well for me. Rados is a set-piece specialist, and he finds Connolly, who scores. The Irish club captain finds the back of the net. He's hardly ever scored for me in his career, I don't think, ever since I signed him when I was in the Championship. But he's got a crucial goal in the Champions League. Brilliant free kick from Rados. That's what he's all about. And it's a fabulous header at the back post. Valencia. Johansson does well. He's a solid goalkeeper. I feel confident with him at the back. He's probably going to cock up now, isn't he? Here's Aman, Cunningham, Rados, Buisson, the Frenchman, Kuka, the Brazilian, Rados, back to Kuka, fouled, another free kick in a relatively dangerous position in their half of the pitch. It's probably not going to be a highlight. Oh, it is, we'll see. Buisson hits it, good save by the keeper. Buisson just slammed it. Not seen him do that before. Kuka with the corner, headed away at the near post there. Defending that near post a bit better now. Here goes Line, the Danishman. Here's Piatti. The Danishman, the Dane. That's the better way to put it. I know there's quite a few people from Denmark that watch my channel, so hello. Here's Rados, trying to get his first goal for the club. He hit it straight at the keeper. I was trying to remember what hello in Danish was then, and I've forgotten. That's really annoying. I think tack is probably thanks, just like it is in Swedish. Is that right? You can let me know if you really want. Educate me. Here's another corner from Kuka. Veerman at the near post. How did that not go in? I don't know. The keeper, I think, Asensio, saved it again. We're being unlucky here. Now Valencia's on the break. They could counter here and score against us. We're all over the place at the back, but who was that? Veerman does brilliantly, and now we're on the counter-attack. It's end-to-end football here. Rados through to Binderwald. Can he run through? Come on! That is an awful finish. That is awful. Sorry, Binderwald, but what were you doing there? I don't know. I'll keep you on. I'm not going to take you off for that mistake, but... And here go Valencia again. Maybe I should go a bit more defensive here as they're trying to get a goal back. I don't want to waste time too early because it can backfire, I think. Here's Binderwald. Back to Connolly. Into Buisson. Buisson, nice play here. Just keeping hold of the ball. Binderwald giving it to Kuka. That was sensible. Rados, nice ball. Kuka. Can he play it through to someone? It's Binderwald. It's Piatti who slams it. Good save by the keeper again. Line. wins the corner. We're getting lots of chances here. We should be more than 1-0 up, to be honest. But we haven't really capitalised on the opportunities we've had. Brousson does well, but it's back to Kuka. We're still on the ball. It's still a highlight. It's going on forever, this highlight. Line, Brousson, Rados. Piatti can't get... He's not got the pace anymore to get on the end of that now. He's 33 years old. But the highlight is still going. It's going to end now, isn't it? We've dominated. 14 shots to their 4. I was going to pause it then and make some changes, but now they're on the attack. Line does well. They're good defending. Kuka clears, but this looks dangerous. Looks very dangerous. It's easily held by Johansson in the end. I'm going to make my last sub. Line is very tight. I'm going to bring on good old Jordan Spence at right back, the versatile defender, and I will make some changes. We're going to go defensive, which is a little bit risky, I find, but I'm going to go for it anyway. And I'm going to go to the advanced tactics, and we're going to waste time. We'll go for often. I'll slow down the tempo to normal, and we will try this. Let's see if we can hang on for this 1-0 victory. I very rarely changed the formations back on FM11. FM13 was when I would just tinker with the tactic completely, when depending on the match situation. FM11 I'd just sort of rely on a certain thing. Oh my days! Veerman scores an own goal. What? 1-1. Disappointment. That's my close. Yeah, it's the most disappointing thing I've seen so far, actually, in this series. It was a bit unlucky, really, but very strange. I want to see that again, the replay. What is going on here with Veerman? Look at him. He's dragging himself across the pitch. That was weird. That was a glitch in the match engine. I do like the 3D match engine on FM11 though. Like I've said, I think it is smoother. And why haven't we seen a highlight? Never mind. Uh-oh, don't throw it away now, guys. We were so brilliant in this game. It's headed away. Bindewell gets on the end of it, but there's no pace on the right-hand side to catch up with that ball. And now, oh, they've got Marco Reus. What's he going to do? It's back. It's wide, fortunately, because Valencia are on the up here. It looks like it's going to be 2 draws out of 2 games in the Champions League group stages for us. Valencia won their first game, so they've got 4 points. And I would guess that Inter have beaten Rapid Vienna, which means we'll be 3rd in the group. I'm going to sympathise with the team. We did well up until that own goal from Veerman, which was just a bit bizarre. Yes, we are 3rd. Inter won their game. We should beat Rapid Vienna though, and hopefully we can overtake one of these two, or maybe possibly both of them if they draw. So it's still completely open, and we're unbeaten in the Champions League. That is a positive so far. I think we can probably beat... We've got a chance of beating Valencia at their own place, but I mean, this was the game to beat them at home. Little bit disappointing, but never mind. Well, that's just uncalled for. The West Ham manager just doesn't like me. Doesn't say any reasons. That's even more annoying. No reasons for not liking me. Just... Ugh. In other bad news, unfortunately, Connolly has managed to injure Kansalaric for 2 months. Oh no, sorry, it's the other way around. Connolly has been injured by Kansalaric for 2 months. Actually, I prefer Connolly to be injured than Kansalaric, because Kansalaric is a useful player in the attack. Don't think I've won any awards. Young Player of the Month has gone to Fulham player, but Rousson is 2nd. He was actually managed to win August Player of the Month, and Line was 2nd. So we've been pretty successful with our youth. And Goal of the Month. Do you remember the goal that Bindewald scored? The first goal against Burnley? He managed to win Goal of the Month for August for that one. So here we are then. Chelmsford City versus West Ham United. We are actually favourites for this game. We are above them in the table, and West Ham have not had the best of times on this save, I don't think. The board are pretty happy, very pleased with my leadership of the team, as they should be. So I need to put Vitali in at centre-back, because Aquino's still not back from injury. I'm going to go not play Kansalaric. I'm going to play Rados, who had a good game in the last game. Rados and Fleck, we'll go with those two in the attacking midfield positions. Fofana's not had a great time in his 3 games for me. It's disappointing because he was really good for me at one point. I think he prefers to play on the left wing, I would suggest. But I mean, he had a great time with me, good couple of seasons with me on loan in the early days of the Premier League, and from Arsenal. But then he went to Stuttgart, and then I signed him. And since signing him from Stuttgart, he's not being comfortable in the team. So I hope he has to improve, otherwise I guess I'm going to have to sell him on. Boom, submit team. We're ready for action. We're playing West Ham United. Are there any names I recognise? Michael Woods. Now he's developed into a decent... I can't see him for whatever reason. Let's have a look. Michael Woods here. Now he's a real life player. Started at Leeds, moved to Chelsea. However, he's a lot better than he. I don't really know him in real life. Who's he play for? I've not really heard of him before, but he is apparently a real life player. Anyway, Bart Lubbers, great name. Let's say, tell the players they can win this match. Play. And here we go. We're in the claret. West Ham are in the white and blue. Oh, an early shot just wide of the goal. Lumped into the... Oh no, brilliant save by Johansson, but it was offside anyway. Lubbers was offside. Here's Pritchard for West Ham. They look dangerous here. And oh, it's a good chipped effort there, but it's over the bar fortunately. Free kick from West Ham, dangerous. It's over the bar again. We're not looking good at the moment. We're a bit shaky at the back. And here they go again. Guys, get hold of the ball, control the game. Blasted over the bar from Woods. 50-50 possession. We've had 2 more shots than them, but it's not been a great half for us. Bindewold up front, 5.8. What the hell is going on with him? I'm going to say I'm disappointed with the performance. I'm going to have to change this up. I'm not going to take Bindewold off just yet because he can create something from nothing, can't he? But we're going to go attacking, not overload, attacking fluid, and we'll push up the defence to normal, and we'll focus the passing down through the middle because that's what we're all about, really, down the middle with the Christmas tree formation penetrating the defences of other teams. Here we go, look, we're already managing to do so, and Fleck fires it just wide and over. Encouraging start to the half though. And we've won a corner, which we're always going to be dangerous from. Veerman can't really get his foot around that. Here's Kuka again though. Can he get a ball into the box? He does, it's knocked away, and good. Oh, Busan does well, and Aman, who's not really done much for me yet. He's playing on that left-sided central midfield role. The midfielders never really get high average ratings for me. I find on the old games it's quite hard to get midfielders to get high average ratings if they're not creating or scoring. And Rados curled that just over the bar. On the newer games you can get quite high ratings with defensive midfielders. Maybe we need to make some changes here. It's not quite going to plan, and we might end up losing our second ever game if we're not careful, because West Ham have looked dangerous when they've gone forwards. Here they are again, just passing it between themselves, mocking me, mocking the players, and Line does well there to block that one, but I need to make changes. Bindewold, what is he doing? I don't know. Rados is just pretty inconsistent, to be honest. I'm going to bring on Kanchelaric. I'm leaving Bindewold up front. I know what he can do. Kuka's going to come off though. He's on a yellow. His condition's gone down a bit. I'm going to bring on Richie Davies, the Welshman, in central midfield and see what he can do. We've had 0 shots on target. I've just noticed. That is awful. Of our 11 shots, none of them have been on target. Davies to Cunningham. Can he get a ball into the box here? It's back to Aman. It's all the way over to Line. He puts it into Davies. Davies, lovely clip ball, but no one there. Brusson fires it wide, another shot wide of the target. Frustrating stuff from us, and I'm going to have to take Bindewold off because he's... No, Fleck actually, because he's dead. I'm going to bring on Grot, and we're going to play 2 up front. And we'll play Grot as... What's he good at? Advanced forward? Don't know. Let's go with complete forward, and what I'm going to do is we're going to lump the ball forwards. Yeah, it just has to be done now. We're gonna... Where's the passing thing? Focus passing. No, where's the long ball passing? I've completely forgot it. Ah, there we go. No, more direct. I've got it on more direct. I can't actually remember. This is really annoying. I swear there was a button to hit the ball long. How have I forgotten where this is? It's ridiculous. Screw it. We're just going to have to press confirm. I swear there was a button to go long. I'm really confused. I don't think we're going to be able to get a goal. The problem with this team is... Oh, maybe a corner. Wait a second. Veerman back to Kanchelaric. What's he going to do here? No. Just wasting it. That's a wasted cross as well. Veerman. There's still an opportunity. Brusson. Kanchelaric. No. Still on the ball though, there's still an opportunity. Cunningham, get the ball in the box. Ah man. Kanchelaric! Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Our first shot on target, I think. Straight at the keeper. That is just frustrating. Say that word far too often. And we've won a free kick. Maybe there's an opportunity here with 2 minutes to go, or 1 minute to go. It's into the box. It's not great. And I'm back to Kanchelaric. What was that? Never mind. What I was going to say about this team is we are obviously quite solid at the back, but we don't always take our chances. That's the problem. We don't get a huge number of chances, but the chances we do get are opportunities to win the game, and it really... Binderwald didn't have a great game today. And it wasn't good enough, to be honest. We should have won. The defence played well. Really good solid performance. Good ratings from the defence. Johansson made a couple good saves. We are second in the table. There are quite a few teams that haven't played 7 games yet. But it looks like Man United are going to run away with it. They are pretty dominant on this save, I think, Man United. Very hard to beat. So that's the table at the end of today's episode. We've won 4 games, drawn 2 and lost 1. We've only conceded 2 goals in the league all season, but we've only scored 8. Look at that compared to Man United. They've scored 24 goals. That is almost double the best, the second best team, with Hull City with 14. So they are lethal going forwards. But 8 goals is not good enough for us. 8 goals in 7 games. We need to do better. If we want to win the league, we're going to have to do a lot better. I didn't say the aim at the start of this season was to win the league, but I would like to finish in the Champions League places again and try and do as well as possible in the Champions League. Anyway, the next episode, episode 4, is going to be against... We'll see. We've got the League Cup. We've got Chelsea twice in a row. I'll probably play quite a few games though. I might do Stoke and Inter, and then have a short gap and then do Valencia and Sheffield United, because those could be crucial Champions League games. Hopefully I can beat Rapid Vienna in the next 2 Champions League games. Should do comfortably, but we're just drawing way too many games here. Quite a few 0-0s in there. We are solid. I need to improve the attack. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please smash the like button if you haven't done so already. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. And I will see you in episode 4.